evicted, from what I understand. What told to me is that you left without paying too much rent.
Hello, you've reached Ellis Apartments at 297-6911. The office will reopen on Wednesday, October 21st at 8:30 a.m. If you would like a rental application sent to you, please leave your name, address, and telephone number. Someone will mail you one promptly. The residence assist.
Good morning, Arbitrary. Sherry speaking.
Hi, Sherry. This is just Pete Halford. I'm calling. I'm just trying to figure out why I didn't get approved, or...
Because we cannot approve your landlord references at this time. Until you get everything cleared up, and,
Oh, just from the... You mean just from, like, my dad and my aunt?
Well, you don't have any references other than the one in Plattsburgh, and, we can't approve you on the one from Plattsburgh.
Yeah, I know, and all you said was that if I got something from, some of the other places I've lived, right?
No, well, we did get a negative one from, Rick, and he did show us counter-proof, and because it's right now, there's no proof to me to tell me who is right and who is wrong. We're not going to approve your application at this time.
Because of Rick?
Well, because of your experience with that apartment community, yes.
Because I got sick there from toxic...
No, not because you got sick. Because of him telling me that you were late on your rent, and that I did get the...
I was never late on my rent. He said that?
Also, that the town he gave me a copy of what the town reported when they went and looked into your apartment, investigating what you had reported to me. It's too up in the air. I'm not going to choose...
Well, what did the town... Wait, can you tell me...
Correct in it, because I don't want to get in the middle of it.
Can you tell me what the town reported? Can you tell me what the town reported? Because I called the health department with video evidence of what happened.
I have all of that. I have your web links and all of that they've told me about and stuff like that.
So what is the issue with the town? Because I was not informed of anything other than...
I just cannot get in the middle of this, and I won't. I base the opinions here based on my tenant selection plan, and my tenant selection plan says you have to have 5 years of good tenant references. You don't have that, so I cannot approve you at this time.
So even the past places I lived before Rick, even after what you said to me that Rick shouldn't matter because of what happened...
Well, if you could, I had said to you that if it was proven that this is something that it was a place was condemned, and that's what you told me. You told me
I have the reports right here from the lab.
But the place has not been condemned.
Well, it should be.
People are still living in that apartment.
There's nobody living in that apartment right now.
I can't see, and I cannot. Get involved in, I'm sorry, I'm not going to choose sides. All I can do is go on what...
So basically Rick lied and said that I was late on my payment. So now I've got him for slander. And what did the town say?
No, the town didn't say anything. I didn't check anything with the town. You're going to have to follow up on this yourself. I'm not going to get in the middle of this.
Okay.
I cannot share with you records that... So, unfortunately, I'm sorry, you didn't, it's not the tenant selection plan. You can't pass the tenant selection plan at this time. And
okay, well, I'm, like I said, I'm sorry that...
if this was not caused by you, then maybe we can do something, maybe we can review it. But right now,
what was not caused by me? Excuse me, what was not caused by me? What was not caused by me? You're saying as long as I could prove something was not caused by me, and what is that?
You're telling me that the reason why you were evicted from your home, which you weren't evicted, from what I understand, what was told to me is that you left without paying too much rent.
That's a lie. I've got the. Oh my God! He said I owed him 2 months' rent. I was in and out of the hospital from being sick from the toxic mold exposure, and I had paid up till the end of September, and my things were still stuck there in October because I was too sick to go and get them. And my father had made it clear to Rick that we're trying to get this stuff, my things out of there, but my son's been in and out of the hospital.
Do you have proof that the apartment was condemned?
Ma'am, let me ask you this. If there's toxic levels of mold in an apartment, and a person such as myself, let me finish what I have to say before you interrupt me, please. If I was sick and in and out of the hospital from this...
Do not treat me like a child, Pete, okay?
Please let me finish.
I am not saying that there was not mold. I don't know that.
I was
what
very
I'm asking you for is, did the town or the county or the health department condemn the apartment due to the mold?
They never tested any mold. They never did anything but walk in there. They walked in there and did not test the mold.
Other than the reports that the mold reports that you got from your independent contractor, right now it's your word against the landlord's word.
I
am not a judge. I can't judge and choose.
All right. Well,
all I can do is follow my tenant selection plan.
Then I have to call.
My tenant selection plan says 5 years of good tenant references, and you don't have that. I apologize, but I cannot prove it because of those reasons.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do with Rick. So basically, I got to call Rick up and try and straighten things out with him. Basically, is what you're saying. I mean, I'm
not saying that. What I'm saying is, I gave you, I did your tenant references. My tenant selection plan states that you must have 5 years.
Said I owed him money.
You had given him permission to answer.
I did not. You can't prove or disprove it.
It's your word against his.
I know.
I'm not a judge. I'm not going to be that person.
No, I'm just saying that.
If you can get it cleared up in a court of law, then
I will.
maybe I can do that.
I will now. At least I know that what he's lying about, and now I know what I can do with a lawyer. But thanks a lot. I'm sorry this happened because I didn't think this was going to be an issue with Rick after what I had showed you.
But showing me your side of it doesn't prove his side of it. And right now it's not proven. Your side has not been proven in the court of law. And what you're saying is one-sided, and what he's saying is one-sided, and I can't take sides.
You can't take sides.
I can't get any information.
I know.
If this apartment was not condemned by the county, I did call the county and ask, and they said no. It has not been condemned. Therefore, it is a habitable apartment, which you told me it wasn't. Just because you say it's not doesn't mean the county.
But I'm sorry this all happened, and it was nice meeting you. And I'm just livid after this Rick thing. I cannot believe that he pulled this on me, but it is what it is. So take care and have a good weekend.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, you got that, folks? Rick said I owed him money, which I didn't. I was paid up till the end, and that's another thing on the list for property management.